Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News Update. The Hunter played a major role in the building of the Tangara train fleet more than 35 years ago, and now the state government is looking to the region to carry out major upgrades to the carriages. The government will spend $447 million on the Tangara Life Extension Program, which will see the 55 eight-carriage trains remain in service for more than a decade. The work will be carried out at EDI's Cardiff facility and will involve replacement of the external cladding as well as technological upgrades to each carriage, such as emergency help points, passenger visual displays, the PA system and CCTV. It's expected to create 100 new jobs and 20 apprenticeships. Two 24-year-old men will front court in May, charged with alleged commercial drug supply in the Hunter. On Wednesday night, police stopped a car in Thornton, and during a search, officers allegedly found cocaine, MDMA and almost $16,000. A 24-year-old man was arrested. A short time later, police executed a search warrant in Macquarie Hills, where they allegedly found cocaine and MDMA. Search warrants were also carried out at Thornton and Cardiff, where police allegedly seized more than $270,000 in cash, drugs, gel blaster guns and a cash counter. A second 24-year-old man was arrested. Between them, they've been charged with 49 offences. The federal government says the 500-megawatt battery at Liddell can power 200,000 homes for 2 hours, making a major contribution to the stability of energy supply. Federal and state government ministers will visit the old Liddell power station today to mark the commissioning of the battery. The grid-scale battery is the first project to be completed as part of AGL's Hunter Energy Hub, planned for the Muswellbrook site. The Liddell power station is set to be demolished later this year. Fire and Rescue New South Wales will close applications for this year's permanent firefighting recruitment drive at the end of today. Applications for both full-time and on-call roles are available to prospective candidates. Those interested can apply on the organisation's website. Fire and Rescue New South Wales Inspector Steve Brown says anyone with an interest is urged to apply.
Just that we are encouraging people from all walks of life to consider an incredibly rewarding career as a permanent firefighter. And also, we're always looking for additional on-call firefighters as well, particularly in regional areas. So we're encouraging people to reach out and apply for those positions as well.
Ausgrid says it's working on a permanent solution to prevent bats from causing widespread blackouts around Cessnock. There have been 3 outages early this week caused by bats swinging from power lines, leaving up to 1,400 customers in the dark. Ausgrid says while there's been bats in the Cessnock area for many years, the colony has recently shifted their roosting area, which has caused the outages. It's replacing the high-voltage overhead wires with covered conductors to reduce the risk of blackouts. The history of Surffest will be celebrated with a new exhibit at Newcastle Museum. The exhibit was formed through a year-long collaboration between the museum and Surffest organisers. It will feature objects and photographs from the event's 40-year history, including surfboards loaned by local surfing legend Mark Richards. Newcastle Museum Director Julie Baird says it's been amazing to see the event's transformation.
I think from 1985 we've seen it become this iconic part of the calendar every year in Newcastle. So I think it's great to support local stories, support local legends, and the fact that this is a time that the world comes to Newcastle.
2NURFM Sport.
Hometown hero Libby Copus-Brown will run out for a 100th game tonight when the Jets travel to Brisbane to face the Roar. It comes almost 13 years after making her National League debut for Newcastle in November of 2013. Copus-Brown says it's been a tough road to 100 games.
At the start, it was 12 games a season, so I think it was a lot harder then. But now that the season's a little bit longer, it's obviously the more games you play, the better you're going to be off. And I think it's obviously hard to juggle work as well, but I think that's part of it, and we just have to go with it at the moment.
Night star Fletcher Sharp is in some doubt to make his return tomorrow during Newcastle's first home game against the Warriors. Sharp missed part of training this week, with it looking increasingly likely he'll be rested for round 3. Tyson Gamble and Phoenix Crosland loom as possible replacement options in the halves. And in the Northern New South Wales NPL men's, the Bears will be looking to extend their lead at the top of the table when they take on Cooks Hill FC tomorrow. While in the women's, Maitland FC will try to keep their undefeated streak alive against Newcastle Olympic. That's sport. I'm Charlie Proudlock.
And the winning numbers in Powerball are 4, 9, 18, 20, 22, 25 and 35, and the Powerball is 15. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.